Okay, so today we see the SPY and the QQQ correcting, approaching their support points again. But does this movement represent a real danger to the market? Is this just a harmless pullback in an uptrend or a real reversal? Well, I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys here today, always basing our reading on technical evidence, without guesswork or assumptions, without gut feelings or emotions. Everything described in this video is based on facts and technical analysis. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel, where you get unbiased analysis of the market every single day. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. Now, as we can see here, SPY is correcting. It is dropping 0.45% today. However, we are still maintaining the uptrend medium-term wise, because on the daily chart, since we found a support level over here above the 576 on January 13, we are clearly going up. Now you may say, but Nathan, we are correcting over here, right? Yes, we are. However, this correction, so far it seems that it is just a harmless pullback to the 21-day EMA, because the exponential moving average on the daily chart is clearly acting as a medium-term support level, as a support level on the daily chart. Therefore, yes, in spite of the recent correction, we are still maintaining the uptrend. But I do agree that it is quite unsettling to see the SPY materializing a top signal right below the 609 resistance level, right below the previous all-time high area, because this key point, the 609, is a very meaningful resistance level, and in order for the SPY to turn truly bullish again, it is very important for it to break the 609. Remember this number, 609, that's our major resistance level to break in order to maintain the uptrend over here, in order to resume the previous bullish sentiment. Then, and only then, we may see the SPY seeking higher levels again. Now, what's the catch over here, Nathan? I mean, I do understand that we are maintaining the uptrend on the daily chart, but what key point SPY needs to lose in order to truly frustrate your reading? In order for this scenario to materialize, the SPY needs to lose the 594. Why? Because by losing the 594 without making a new high, a higher high, without making a clear breakout of the 609, we are going to trigger a lower high, lower low, a classic bearish pivot point. Remember, my dear friends, uptrends are made of higher highs, higher lows. All right, that's quite obvious. We see higher highs, higher lows. Downtrends are made of lower highs, lower lows. So if we see a lower high, lower low over here in this context, below the all-time high, losing the 21-day EMA, SPY will have everything to lose steam. In this scenario, we could seek lower support levels like closing this gap at 585, or in the worst case scenario, we could retest the 576 again. 576 is our major support level medium-term wise, because you may say, and I'm not gonna disagree with you, that we are more like in a sideways congestion, right? Yes, you are totally right, but in order for us to seek this lower support level, it is very important for the SPY to reverse the medium-term uptrend over here. Either way, 594 is our most important support level, while the 609 is our most important resistance level. Only a meaningful breakout in any direction will bring something new over here. Now, on the 1-hour chart, this is quite curious, because we saw a previous top level on January 6 over here at 599, which was another support level. Let me draw these. A few arrows over here. We saw a resistance level over here above 599. We saw this resistance level working again over here 2 days ago, and right now this key point is acting as a short-term support level for us. Therefore, This is why I'm telling you guys, SPY is still trying to maintain the uptrend because it is not only above the 21-day EMA, but it is also respecting a few key support levels short-term wise, all right? So this is a classic example of how the principle of polarity in technical analysis works. Previous support levels will act as future support levels and vice versa. And similarly, we see the QQQ also reversing the polarity over here. 518 was the previous top level 2 days ago. Now it is acting as a crystal clear support level for us today. So it is very important right now for the QQQ to maintain its price short-term wise, okay, above 518. 518 is our key support level, while if we break the previous resistance level, $523, we are going to trigger a crystal clear higher high, higher low, technically reversing the previous bearish sentiment over here of lower highs, lower lows. That's going to be a very important inflection point for the QQQ. So 523, 518, these are the most important key support and resistance levels for the main tech stock index. I'm so sorry, it is not an index, it is an ETF, all right, which follows the Nasdaq index, but you do understand what I'm saying. Therefore, these are the most important key points for us to watch on the QQQ right now. And Nvidia looks quite similar to the SPY and the QQQ, however, it is more bearish, okay? Because unlike the SPY, unlike the QQQ, we didn't see a crystal clear reversal in polarity over here. We are still below our short-term resistance levels. We are still below the 21-hour EMA, the exponential moving average on the 1-hour chart. So we have yet a few resistance levels to break in order to truly materialize a meaningful bullish reaction. Now, $130, that's a quite critical key point, because if we actually break the 130 again and close above it on the weekly chart, maybe we're gonna see a false breakout of this support level on the long term, okay, on the weekly chart, long term speaking. By seeing a false breakout of this reaction, the market will most likely understand that this reaction, the Deep 6 reaction, is nothing more, nothing less than an overreaction. Okay, so if we see a crystal clear bottom signal, a crystal clear recovery closing above our previous support levels, indicating that this could be a false breakout of the 21 weekly moving average or the 130s support level, then Nvidia could materialize a very meaningful and a quite robust bullish reversal chart structure on the weekly and daily charts. Therefore, we gotta pay attention to the 130s support level, now resistance level. What's more, the 115 area, 115, 113 is a major support level for us, because we can see this key point on the weekly chart as well, right? It was the previous weekly support over here. Now, by losing this key point, okay, Nvidia will most likely try to seek even lower support levels like the $90 again. Okay, so we gotta be aware of this key support area highlighted in this yellow area in this chart. So 150 area is a very important support level, while the 130 area is a crystal clear resistance level that Nvidia needs to break. What's more, by breaking this resistance level, Nvidia will also trigger a very nice bullish pivot point on the 1-hour chart. Just like the SPY, just like the QQQ, yes, I know we are still above our resistance levels, but if Nvidia materializes a meaningful bottom signal in this area, closing above the 130s on the weekly chart, it is going to look quite good. We still have today's Wednesday, right? So we have 2 days left, but it is very important for us to maintain this idea in our minds. Now, guys, remember that I always share my personal trading strategies with you guys, with the members of the 5% project. Therefore, if you want to learn more about technical analysis, if you want to have access to premium information, premium signals and trading strategies in many stocks, including Nvidia, SPY, QQQ, Tesla, AMD, Palantir, etc. Just join our Telegram channel. It is free to try. No strings attached, okay? Free to try, cancel anytime. There I share extremely valuable information to you. Then you decide after 7 days if you want to stay with us or not. But for now, bear this in mind, okay? I always share amazing trading signals with you guys over there. The members of the 5% project have an accuracy rate of roughly 70%. Therefore, we do have a very meaningful and a robust strategy that backs our trading methodology. So just take a look at our website for more information. The link is in this video's description. All right? Now, regarding Tesla over here, is going up right now, more than 2%. I just wrote an exclusive report to the members of the 5% project. Tesla was going down roughly 5%. So the volatility is insanely high over here. But guys, regardless of what happens next, it is very important for us to maintain our key points in mind. The main resistance level is 426. Tesla needs to break 426 in order to actually resume the previous bullish sentiment. Nathan, Tesla is down over here. We see lower highs, lower lows, right? Yes, but right now we are more like in a sideways congestion, and when we take a look at the weekly chart, we are still bullish. Long-term wise, we are still above the 21-day EMA, and we are still making higher highs, higher lows, all right? So the situation is still under control over here on the weekly chart. In fact, as far as I know, Tesla could have dropped all the way down to the $358 or maybe even to the 21 weekly moving average, and that's okay. Any bottom signal near this support area could be just another buying opportunity, because here we always buy near support levels when it is dropping. Okay, we guys, we gotta learn how to think inversely, right? Because some people like to buy when it is going up, and when this happens, usually you buy far away from our support levels when the risk reward ratio is not optimized. So you see a pullback in your face, then you can't complain, okay? Because you bought far away from our support levels. You bought when the risk-reward ratio was not that good. We always have to assess these things, right? We always have to buy near a support level. We always have to know where our stop loss and where our targets are going to be even before we place the trade. If you want to buy Tesla, okay, great, but always know where to exit if things go wrong and if things go right. Always know where your stop loss and where your targets are going to be before you place the trade. That's what I teach you guys. That's what I teach to the members of the 5% project. Therefore, again, remember, link is in this video's description. This is how professionals really work in this market. Right now, if you ask me, Nathan, is Tesla a good buy or a good sell right now? Now, I'm totally neutral, okay? I don't like holding stocks during earnings. It is not a good idea because we can't possibly tell to which direction the breakout will occur. But if we see Tesla correcting tomorrow, maybe to the 358, fantastic. Then I'll see just another buying opportunity. But if we see Tesla breaking the 426, the risk-reward ratio will not be that good for a buy, at least for swing trading purposes, following my trading methodology. Okay, if you are a long-term investor, you don't mind the medium-term noise over here, okay, fantastic, good for you. Tesla is still maintaining the uptrend, so you are not wrong. It is correct to buy because you are buying following the long-term trend. But medium-term wise, I'm still neutral, waiting on the sidelines for the next opportunity. That's the benefit of being a swing trader, a retail swing trader, right? Because guys, I'm not an expert over here, right? I don't work for a financial institution. I just work for myself and of course for you guys. I always try to teach you guys how to proceed in this market using technical analysis, and it is impressive how technical analysis works so amazingly well. Like here on SPY QQQ, we see the principle of polarity working with an astonishing precision. We see many good things going on over here. Now you may say, but Nathan, looking in retrospect, it is quite easy, right? Because you can identify the key points and simply adjust these key points to your reading, right? Yes, you are totally right. I'm gonna give you this point. But this is why I invite you to join the 5% project, because there I share signals, trading strategies in real time. Okay? When we are talking about real time, the situation actually changes. We do have to work with a crystal clear strategy. We do have to use a crystal clear strategy to guide us in this market. And even following a good strategy, you are not fail-proof, okay? We are going to lose eventually. Sometimes our accuracy rate decreases to 60%, 65%. Sometimes it will increase to 75, 80% or even more. But on average, our accuracy rate is of 70%. So out of 10 trades, we're gonna lose 3 times. We're gonna win 7 times, lose 3 times, all right? And that's how you achieve consistency, actually. It is not trying to avoid losses altogether, but it is a matter of actually working strategically, trying to maintain consistency, okay? Following your plan, all right? Now, let's get back to our analysis over here. AMD is going to report earnings in 6 days, okay? When we take a look at the 1-hour chart, we see a technical rounded bottom chart pattern on the 1-hour chart. This pattern appeared above the 114 support level, which, as we can see here on the daily chart, could be a double bottom chart pattern. We have an open gap above the price. Great, fantastic. Gaps work as magnets when the trend reverses. So we see a rounded bottom almost getting triggered. We see a gap above the price, suggesting that it could seek higher levels if we see a reversal and a possible double bottom chart pattern. If AMD actually reacts from here, it is going to be perfect, okay? Simply perfect. We could see AMD seeking much higher levels. When we take a look at the weekly chart, we see AMD trying to maintain its price above the previous support level, but it lost the 121 support level on the weekly chart. So we gotta see AMD breaking and preferably closing above 121 on the weekly chart in order to materialize a real bottom signal on the weekly chart, and possibly a double bottom chart pattern on the daily chart as well. That could be the reversal AMD needs so badly to reverse this downtrend over here, all right? So we gotta pay attention to these key technical chart patterns and candlestick patterns on the daily and weekly charts, all right? Regarding Palantir, it is insanely bullish, maintaining the uptrend, looks insanely well. It is seeking the 84.80, the previous all-time high over here, this red line over here, all right? In the absence of technical evidence suggesting otherwise, it is going to maintain the bull trend. The all-time high is its next technical target, period. But Nathan, what if we see Palantir dropping tomorrow or in the next few days? Well, as long as we stay above the 21-day EMA and above the $72.67, it will maintain the short/medium-term uptrend. Period. Very simple situation. Why? Because on the 1-hour chart, we are on the verge of materializing a crystal clear bullish pivot point. Okay, there are 2 bullish pivot points, one macro pivot point here and another one over here. We are above the 21-hour EMA. On the daily chart, we are above the 21-day EMA. We are above the 72.67, which is a major support level. Now, if we lose these 2 key points without making a clear breakout of the previous resistance level, Palantir could materialize a double top chart pattern. That would be a technical bearish reversal. So that's why I'm telling you guys, in the absence of a crystal clear technical evidence suggesting a reversal, Palantir will just maintain the uptrend. Are we still above our support levels? Yes, we are. So great. bull trend intact. Very simple situation. Now, Apple looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. It is going to report earnings tomorrow. It looks incredible. I gave you guys a buy signal to the members of the 5% project when Apple was down here. You may ask why. Because many reasons. Bullish reaction above a crystal clear support level, triple support level, right? Support level since October last year. Here, January 21st, it did a hammer candlestick pattern. In January 22, it did a piercing line candlestick pattern. A hammer pattern works as a bullish reversal 60% of the time. A piercing line candlestick pattern works as a bullish reversal 64% of the time. So we see two very reliable bullish candlestick patterns near a quite solid support level, suggesting a rally over here. Yesterday, Apple hit our target at 238. Right now, Apple is a sell for profit-taking purposes, okay? Right now, I'm neutral because it is going to report earnings tomorrow. But Nathan, what if Apple explodes tomorrow? All right, I'm totally fine with that. I'm not going to cry about it. If Apple collapses again, as long as we stay above the 221, any pullback to this support level could be just another buying opportunity. So I will try to just buy Apple over here again to sell around 238 again. Okay, that's a quite realistic scenario to work with. That's going to be the next strategy of the 5% project. So yes, we are looking at Apple very carefully over here because it could be a very promising stock next. IWM, you guys are asking for IWM, right? This one is stabilizing its price above the 21-day EMA. Okay, good, very good. Do we see a bottom signal right now? Maybe, but it is very important for IWM to materialize a crystal clear bullish pivot point above the moving average. If we do that, if we materialize a higher high, higher low, IWM could easily seek higher levels, maybe the 244, 243 resistance level again. We did a couple of amazing trades over here. We bought IWM over here on November. We sold over here. We bought over here again. We sold over here. Now it could be a buy again. However, it is just stabilizing its price above its 21-day EMA. Nathan, what if IWM loses this moving average on the daily chart, rejecting the idea of a pivot point over here? Then alright, maybe you're gonna see IWM correcting to its next support level, which is maybe this gap over here at $220, or in the worst case scenario, back to the 215. Either way, we always have a crystal clear strategy to guide us over here. So again, join the 5% project, and if you are new in this channel and you are still watching this video, my dear friend, subscribe, because you do like technical analysis. No one would still be watching this video without liking technical analysis very much. So if you want to learn more about trading strategies, if you want to keep in touch with our daily studies, because we are here every single day, all right? Subscribe, click the like button to support me as well. Thank you for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.